guys, today's Worth 1,000 Words Wednesday is about an image I just took recently while I was in South Dakota. It is of the face that has been carved at the Crazy Horse Memorial, which is something that I knew about, but I didn't really understand the work and the time and what's going to go into this memorial. So you know about Mount Rushmore and the 4 presidents' faces that have been carved there in South Dakota. But what they wanted to do was memorialize Crazy Horse, which was a very famous Indian chief. And because the U.S. government, came in and settlers came in during the day and kind of eradicated a lot of Indians and really stole a lot of their lands from them, this one artist really wanted to give back and do an even bigger, more badass memorial for Crazy Horse. So it's going to dwarf the size of Mount Rushmore, but the only problem is they don't want to accept government funding because the whole point was to, give credit to the Indians where the government had taken their lands, so they didn't want to accept government funding to fund this memorial. So it's taking a lot longer to finish, and they're doing it by private funds. And one family, this guy who's a sculptor, his wife, his 10 kids, and their kids, and generations to come are going to be working on this memorial by themselves, picking the axes and carving out the Crazy Horse on top of his actual horse and the entire side of a mountain. So far, just his face is done. It's about 8 stories tall, and it's really rare to be able to get an up-close look at it. But because I was a photojournalist invited there by the Board of Tourism of South Dakota, we got to go up and stand right in front of the face, and it was really amazing to see, what was years of one man's life spent carving the side of this mountain. And then to meet some of his living family members that are still there, and who were still there carving and working while we were there. And to learn that, this mountain and this memorial will actually never be finished in my lifetime or any of our lifetimes, which is a strange thing to think about. I'm actually never going to see the finished piece, and neither will his family or kids or possibly their grandkids. So it's a really cool memorial with a lot of history and a lot of heart into it, and I felt really honored to have been there. 'Cause we were so